Hello, what's going on everybody? This is Jay from Maji and Jay, and today the purpose of this video is to unbox the SISWOO Cooper i7 that I got from the website pandawool.com. And for those of you who saw my unboxing of the SISWOO Cooper R8, you guys saw this device inside of that package, and again it came from the website Pandawool. It goes normally for $199, but there is a coupon available that I will be providing on the description down below for about, I believe, $22 for this specific model. And as you guys can see, I haven't unboxed it yet, and I've been holding it for you guys so that way we can see together what comes inside of the package. Now, I have read the specifications of this device, and it does carry a 5-inch. It is a 5-point multi-touch screen, HD resolution screen. We can see here in the back that it is claiming to have an Octa core processor. It is the MTK6752, but here it is claiming to be 1.5 gigahertz. According to the website, it is a 1.7 gigahertz processor. It has 2 gigabytes of RAM, 16 gigabytes of internal storage. But for now, let's go ahead and jump right at it and see what's inside of the package. Now let's go ahead and break it here from the bottom, as we normally do. As we can see, guys, the box, it is very similar, I would say, to the iPhone 6 style, at least the size. We can see that on the right side of the box, we have the i7 Cooper logo. On this side is just a brand. On this side, we have the i7 Cooper logo again. And I got the blue-gray color version. Then on the bottom, of course, we saw the specifications. So let's go ahead and remove this wrapper out of the way. And now we're going to go ahead and open the box and check this baby out, as I really can't wait, guys. Here we're going to see the device itself. I can say that it does feel quite thin and light at the same time. I'm assuming that it doesn't have the battery installed. On the back here, we're going to find the 8 megapixel sensor camera with the dual LED flash. We got the SISWOO logo. On the bottom is going to be the loudspeaker, and then we have the 4G LTE logo here. That's because this device in certain countries is going to support 4G LTE, and the bands will be provided down below so that way you guys can check it out. I believe, or I assume, that here in the USA it is not going to be supported, but we are going to get 3G with AT&T and T-Mobile. For now, let's go ahead and put this aside and check the contents inside of the box. Now here inside of the box, we're going to have this divider, where inside we're going to find, I think these are the earphones. As you guys can see here, they look very nice. I would say very similar to Apple style there. We got the wall charger. Now this is the European wall charger. Unfortunately, it is a 5-volt charger. We're going to see that on the back here. Let's go ahead and put this aside. We got here the USB cable, and this is the micro USB. This is definitely great. And then finally, we got here the battery. Now this time, interesting, we don't have the manual, so that's very weird. But we do have the battery, and the battery is a 2100 milliamp battery. I don't know if you guys can see that back there. It is a 3.8 volts, so I have to check and see how long this is going to last, because it does appear to be a little bit, I would say, low in capacity. So again, we gotta test it and see how this baby performs. For now, let's go ahead and clean the table and jump back to the phone. And now that I'm done checking the contents inside of the box, here on my hands I have this baby. It looks very nice and it feels very comfortable in your hands. The first thing we got on the front, as I mentioned earlier, is a 5-inch. It is a 5-point multi-touch screen with a resolution of 1280 by 720 pixels. It is an IPS OGS display. On the top, you're going to find a 5 megapixel sensor camera with the ear speaker together with the proximity and light sensor. Now this time, you're not going to have the notification LED light on the top. The LED light is going to be here on the home button. You also got the menu key and the back key, even though we can't see it right now. On the left side of the phone, it's going to be plain. On the top, you're going to have the 3.5mm headphone jack together with the charging/data port. This is also going to support OTG. On the right side, we're finding here the volume rockers together with the power button. On the back, we have the 8 megapixel sensor camera with the dual LED flash. We have the SISWOO logo. And then on the bottom, once again, we have the loudspeaker. If you open the back, we're going to see that this is a dual standby device, but appears to be a little bit tight. So I would just say that you guys have to be careful when opening the back, as it can crack easily. Let's go ahead and remove this out of here. There we go. And here we can notice, guys, that yeah, this is a dual standby device and supports TF cards up to 64 gigabytes. Here we have also some antennas, and I can say that the build quality looks very nice and solid. On the bottom there, we can see the build of the speaker. Then inside here, we find the 2 MEIS information, and it is claiming to be a 4G LTE device. And now here we have the battery. Let's go ahead and set it up so that way we can power on and see if this baby has any juice. And now that we have everything set up on the phone, we're going to go ahead and remove here the screen protector that came pre-installed from the factory. This is very nice, and as you guys can see, it was professionally installed. We don't have any bubbles whatsoever. This is very nice. Then we can also notice that when the screen is off, it's matching here perfectly well with the remaining of the bezel, making the device look very nice and premium. So let's go ahead and start it. I believe it turns on here from the side, and let's see if this baby has any juice. And there we can see the standard SISWOO logo. This is very nice, and actually it looks a little bit, I don't know if I'm correct, but it looks a little bit like the iPhone G7. I don't know if you guys have the same opinion. They could be made by the same factory, and here we can see that the home key already has light up, and I do like the light. It looks very nice, and right now it is blinking. So let's go ahead and do the process here of the setup. Okay guys, now that we're done setting up this device, here we find the lock screen, and the lock screen is very interesting, something that I have never seen before. We can go ahead and unlock the device and also go directly into the camera, but we can see that the animation is very nice and cool. For now, we're going to go ahead and unlock it, and here we have the UI of the system. I can already see right there that it does come pre-installed with the Play Store. I believe that we have some other applications. As we can see, we have YouTube. We also got WhatsApp. Now, some of these applications do carry viruses, so I would just recommend rooting this device and getting rid of them, because they're not safe to be used, especially when they come from China, guys. Even though this might be a very nice phone, I just wouldn't recommend using it. But we can also see right here, we have Gmail, we have even the navigation system from Google Maps. This is very interesting, and it does carry the Android Kitkat 4.4.2. We're going to see that here in just a moment. Let's go into settings. We scroll all the way to the bottom. We go here to about device, and actually it does carry the Android 4.4.4, which is the latest for Kitkat, and it does appear to be legit, but we're going to confirm that, of course, on the review video. Again, this device carries the MTK6752. It has 2 GB of RAM, 16 GB of internal storage. Now, the only, I would say, con so far is that we only have an 8 megapixels camera on the back, but we have to test the sensor and see how nice it is. But for now, let's go ahead and shoot here a basic picture, just so that we can check the overall focus of the camera. And there we go. Now let's go ahead and open the picture here, and we can see, guys, that so far it does appear to be very nice. There we can see that the focus is also quite nice, but again, we're going to, of course, be reviewing this very soon. And then also here from settings, we're going to notice that it does have gesture sensing and also has gesture wake, which is a very nice feature. Let's go ahead and test here real quick the gesture wake. Let's go ahead and turn it on and see if it's actually working. Let's go ahead and enable the letter C. Let's go ahead and turn it on. As you guys can see, letter C is for the camera. So now we're going to put it on sleep mode. Let's go ahead and type here the letter C. We're going to notice that yes, it is working right there, guys. This is very nice and a very nice feature to have. Then here, when we touch the home key, we can see right there the menu key and also the back key. Now I can say that the lightning this time is very nice, and it does look precise. As we can see, when we put it on angles, it doesn't change the color. This is very interesting because on the iPhone G7, it did change the color. So I think they actually made it a little bit better this time. So far, guys, I gotta say that I do like the design of this phone. It is very nice and clean all the way around. And I did forget to mention that right above the camera, we have the noise canceling microphone, and also supports OTG. I think I did mention that already. And I gotta say, guys, that all in all, it's a very nice, cheap phone. And with that being said, guys, don't forget that I'll be providing the link on the description down below, together with the coupon of this product, and expect my review very soon. And like always, if you guys have any questions, please don't forget to comment down below. Please like the video. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.